Shabbat Shalom. Coming up here today, we just finished the calendar class, and I just remember I forgot to go over the homework assignment that I had given unto the family of Yah to do. And this pertains to the wheat. So as you see in the title, it says Sivan wheat ripe for harvest with a question mark. And I'm still doing some more research, but I want to share this information with y'all so you will have on hand while you're doing your research. As for the family in the calendar class, this is only a highlight. There is more information to this, but I want to point some things out. The first thing, well, first there was, let's get honest to our Father in heaven and to his son, Yahushua HaMashiach, and to our mother, which is the spirit of wisdom, the Ruach HaKodesh. Okay? So what I want to first bring out about the wheat, this is something you need to know. Remember, we're in the time where we are eating defiled bread among the Gentiles, just like in the days of Egypt, even the days of Joseph. And you're probably saying, what did that mean? When you are learning how the heathens are growing the food, they do not follow Torah, okay? And they are mixing flesh with plant, yes. Or they're mixing an unclean animal with a plant. Like I said, you do more research. In other words, when you start looking at the ingredients of bread, you will learn that some of those ingredients are pork-based. So we are in the fourth beast kingdom, and it makes sense why the food is defiled. And then we begin to understand why our Father prophesies unto us through the prophets. It starts in the beginning, y'all. It starts in Torah, that we are eating defiled bread. So this is very important to know. This is why we are shielded and protected from a lot of things that we do not know what they are doing to the food. Unless you are growing your own food by hand, y'all, it's no guarantee. I'm going to be honest and be real with you. Okay? Now, here's the next thing. When it's done with wheat. You may not know this. The wheat that we are getting today is not the ancient wheat or the true wheat. This wheat has been cultured or produced by man so they can get a larger harvest. And what I mean by that, you need to study about, I think it's called crossbreed or hybrid, like a hybrid or a crossbreed. Okay, very important for you to know. That means that they are changing the plant or they are mixing the plant with something else so they can get a higher year crop or whatever they're trying to produce. When you study about the ancient wheat, like I think it's Emer, and it's another one too. I can't remember right now. But when you study about the true ancient wheat, you will learn that it cannot be manipulated. And it cannot be mass produced in the way that man wants to do it. Okay. You will also learn that it is like the ancient bread that our forefather ate, meaning that when the words say that you can live by bread, not only the spiritual bread, but also with the earthly bread. When you learn about the earthly bread contains protein, minerals, and vitamin. It contains all the nutrition substance you need for your body to be sustained. This why it says in Genesis 1, when he was giving out the punishment unto the serpent, unto Eve, and to Adam, okay, because none of them took accountability for what they did. You know, they was blaming each other. The punishment he gave unto the male is that, you know, we would have to work hard. And let me get the verse. Forgive me, y'all. It's in Genesis chapter 3, and I want to quote it right, word for word. Genesis chapter 3. What he told our father Adam, what would happen upon his generation and his seed. Okay? He said in Genesis chapter 3, verse 19, he said, this is what he's telling the male. He said, in the sweat of thy face shall thou eat bread till thou return unto the ground. For out of it was thou taken, for dust thou art, and dust shalt thou return. So until we die in this world now, in this world of darkness now, we're going to be eating bread for the rest of the days of our life until death come upon us. So when you study about that ancient grain, like wheat, the true wheat, ain't talking about this wheat that's been manipulated now, you will see that it had all the nourishment that sustain your body. That's how powerful that bread is. But as time persisted, and because man heart is wicked, and because he's given an ear to Satan, they are manipulating what the Father created us. I mean, what the Father created for us to eat. They are manipulating that, and they are defiling it. So now we begin to understand that prophetic word that he said, you will eat defiled bread among the Gentiles. Just like it was the same in the days of Ezekiel. Was it Ezekiel? I'm trying to remember which prophet that he told that he had to make bread with dung. Okay. So that's the same thing now. So when you begin to research and see what these heathens are doing to the food and how they are growing and how they are mixing it with unclean animals such as swine and many other things, it'll make you sick. It'll turn your stomach. That's why I thank the Father that he covers me, he protects me, and that he gives me knowledge and his wisdom, his understanding. So I can try to do my part. But because of this, again, I'm stressing this to y'all, because of this kingdom we're in, we have no control over the lands. They right now are running things. Okay? They are running things. But their end is coming. Soon it ain't gonna be like this. So let me get to the point. What y'all see before you, there was a couple of videos I gave into my students to look at, and it's dealing with now about the wheat. Now, again, I'm still researching, I'm still looking, because unfortunately, I don't see Israelites going out here showing you the wheat is ripening for harvest. Unfortunately, do y'all hear me, Israelites? I don't see you doing a class or a study or research on agriculture. Okay. Unfortunately, y'all not doing it. And the sad thing is that everybody for Passover are quick to show you about the barley, but unfortunately, they're not quick to show you about the wheat, because the Messiah said that in 4 months shall the wheat be ripened for harvest. This is in John chapter 4, verse 35. Okay, this is why the formula in Leviticus 23 said that we are to count 7 complete Sabbaths, and in addition to that, we are to count the 50 days. So first you're to count 7 complete Sabbaths, and then after that you are to count 50 days. Why? Because wheat and the grapes are only ripen in summertime. I have the proof now. I have some evidence. Like I said, it's some more stuff I'm coming across. And then the next thing to follow, what he's reminding me is that you need to look at what type of wheat it is, because the ancient wheat is going to give you a better idea that the wheat is only ripe in summertime. And I have some other sources, and I'll come at that with later. I just want to make a quick video. So with this video here, this is what I want to show y'all first. Oh, let me show the copyright law first before we start with the video. Let me show y'all the copyright law. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. Title of this video, Sivan, is the wheat ripened? Because for us, we kept a 13th month. So for us, this is why we in the month of Sivan. For the Jewish who are the Yahad, they did not keep a 13th month. So for them, this is their 4th month. Again, they do not follow the formulas that was given by the prophets, such as like Enoch, Ezekiel, etc. Remember, they don't follow the prophets of God, the prophets of Yah. It's a big difference. And one of the formulas is the 358 rule. 358 rule would tell you when you are supposed to keep a 13th month, so she would stay in her proper season. Even now with this weather, you can tell that summer, you can just tell by the climate that it has not become dry enough for the wheat to be ripened. You can just tell by the elements, the weather. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get to the nitty gritty. So let me show y'all this. Now, notice the date on this. This is June the 21st in the year of 2021 AD of the Heathens Month. Okay. And I want you to pay close attention to the color of this wheat. Do y'all see how green that is? Do y'all see how green that is? Very green, right? Now that's in June. I got something else for you. I have July. I have July. So let me pull that up. Bear with me. I had to stop my screen share because I got to get all the links first, y'all. And I'm going to post those links in the video description box. Oh, that's right. I did have it. Thank you, Father, for reminding me. Y'all forgive me. I forgot I had it on. Yep. I forgot I had it on the copyright sheet. Forgive me. We're going to get to it. Let me share my screen again. Okay, we about to get to it. Okay. Now, let me go back here. That was the first video I showed y'all, right? Here is the second video. Let's see here. Taking a while to come through. Okay. This second video. Trying to get to the part where it's going to show you the date of this video. Title of this video is Wheat School Flatten 3 Tips for Managing Large Wheat. Okay. And the date of this video is July the 1st, 2021. Now, today on the Heathen's Day, it is July the 3rd, 2021 AD. As far as the date of the Most High Counter, we are in Sivan, which is the third month. This is the Sabbath day, the day of rest, and it's the 22nd day of the moon. And I know we're in the sun's fourth month, and I forgot the date of the sun's day, but we're in the sun's fourth month. But notice here, again, look at the color of this wheat now. It is green. It is not ripened. And this is July. This is confirming why we had to add a 13th month. If we did not, we would be harvesting too early. And this is also proving to you that wheat is only ripened in summertime, along with the grapes. They go hand in hand. Okay. Remember when Moses went on the mountain, there was a change. So when you read the book of Jubilees, you begin to understand there were some things that was changing. I mean, there were some things that the Father changed, just like he changed the beginning of the year. And proof of that is Leviticus 25. For Jubilee and Shemitah starts in the 7th month. And that let you know that the 7th month was the beginning of the year, known as Silver Year. Well, in the days of Moses, our Father changed it. So again, I'm letting y'all know when it comes to Pentecost or Shavuot, there was a change. And he gave you the mathematical formula that's in Leviticus 23 to show you the proof of that change. Again, you are to count 7 complete Sabbath and 50 days. Again, look at how green that stuff is. Okay, that's video 2. I got some more. There's 2 more videos. Just bear with me, y'all. So here goes the third one. And this is dealing with some prior years or what the wheat should look like when it's ready for harvest. Okay, again, the Messiah gave us an example from agriculture so you can understand what is going to happen unto you, O bride, and to the 144,000. That is the next spiritual harvest to come out of the 3. Remember, there's 3 harvests. The first one has passed, which is the barley. That's dealing with the Messiah and the saints that he set free from Sheol. They're now in paradise. So the second harvest is dealing with us, the bride, the 144, and the nation of Israel. And then the last harvest is dealing with those who had to face the beast, Revelation 12. They would come in after the Messiah establishes reign upon the earth when he takes down the beast. So you need to decide which harvest you want to be in. But I want you to take a look at how nice and brown and ripened that wheat is. And you need to ask yourself, why not our people, the Israelites, teaching y'all this stuff? Because when you study the Most High calendar, y'all, it deals with agriculture. Look in Genesis, go back to the foundation. What was the job he gave unto Adam? To sow the earth, to plow the earth. He's a farmer. He's in husbandry. Okay. And then now that the Father is revealing unto us this knowledge about what man has done into the wheat, they have crossbreeded the wheat. They're not dealing with the ancient wheat. So we have to dig a little deeper to get the correct information when wheat is ripened for harvest. And I'm telling y'all, based on the formula, based on the prophets, based on the earth, and based on the heavens, wheat is only ripening in summertime. So I don't know why people are keeping Shavuot in springtime. That makes no sense, because Torah told you, Israelites, you have to bring a new meat offering unto the Father that's made with leaven. You have to bring a bread offering to him that's made with leaven and the honey and the it's made with honey, leaven, wheat flour, and olive oil and salt. Why? It represents what you shall become when you receive Yahushua HaMashiach. Mysteries. Okay, do y'all see how brown and ripened this wheat is? And this was in July. Again, notice how we staying in around July, right? So it's let us know it'll be sometime near July. But because we're in the 13th month, it can be somewhere between June to August. But notice this date, July the 10th in the year of 2020 AD. So I got one more to show you. One more. These are the things that we need to be learning now. It's time for us to come out of the darkness and now into the light. We need to graduate. We need to see what the Father is showing us through his creations, from the heavens and in the earth, because they are speaking, they are manifesting themselves unto you, so you can understand his calendar and when to keep his holy days. Everything go hand in hand. Okay, wait for this video to come up. It said the title of this one is Wheat School, Real Wheat Growers. Okay, and what I'm just looking at, I'm looking at the dates and I'm looking at the characteristics of the wheat. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, because unfortunately, we don't have many Israelites out here doing the job. I hate to say it. They are still falling behind the Jewish. They take the Jewish word. They take the Yahad word. And I'm like, what? When the Father told you that his heavens and his earth is a witness unto him, why are you not going to his witnesses? Why are you still falling behind man and their books when he gave you the prophets? Okay. So again, you see by this time when they, he done harvest some of the wheat, but do you see the color of this wheat? It's brown. And that's in the year of 2017 AD. Something to really think about. So this was the brief homework assignment I gave unto my family to do, because we got a lot more to this when it comes to this wheat. And FYI, guess what? Israel get most of their wheat from America, because it's a desert over there. It's not like the Garden of Eden. They have to manipulate the land just to get whatever produce they can get, because it's a desert over there. Because you want to know why? The true children of Israel has not been restored to their proper place. So I want you to take a look at this. Compare this. Okay? Because everything's lining up. Now I see why we have to add that 13th month. Everything is lining up. So, like I said, continue to do your research. Continue to seek out the Father to give you understanding about this wheat harvest, because Messiah told you it comes in 4 months. Because when you read John chapter 4, verse 35, you will learn that he just came from keeping Peshat. So he told you in 4 months comes harvest. The 4th month, not the 3rd month, the 4th month. All right, love you all. And this goes with the calendar class lesson today, so that we're coming out shortly. So be looking for that, because it was a great mystery that the Father revealed unto us about his lights in the heaven. Y'all don't want to miss that. All right. Shalom, and continue to preach that the kingdom of heaven is at hand, for it's truly at hand. Make sure the people receive salvation as written in Romans chapter 10, and make sure the people are baptized in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, for the Lamb set this example of the water baptism and the Holy Spirit baptism. And if you have no one to give them unto you, the Father made it simple. You can do it yourself. Where there's water, you can baptize yourself. Exercise your faith. Put it into work. As far as the Holy Spirit baptism, all you have to do is ask in the name of his Son, and he will give it unto you according to your heart, your faith, and your words. Love you all, and shalom.